Alright, let's talk about today. Today was a really busy day, sort of like a I'm so glad it was over day. Um, so today's the whole day was pretty bad. Every day is a good day, of course, and it was a good day. I did have some positives out of it, but man, there are a lot of shit things that happened. So let's talk about this morning, I guess. I had a small argument with my mother, which is always great. And then I got to work, put my bag on the ground, and noticed my entire coffee cup was empty. No coffee. Which is weird because I put coffee in it. Then I had to go into my mum. I just spilled coffee all in her boot. Went through all my bags. My bag smells like coffee, so I've got to clean that. Then I've got to go and clean her boot today, but she said it wasn't too bad because it mostly ran on like rubber. Because her boot's got a rubber lining and not a carpet lining. But it's not the point. The point is, yeah. So, yeah. That was a bad start to the day. And other than a small chit chat with the Sheila, I did have a nice phone call with a mate of mine, and I did talk to a few mates, and I was pretty sociable and had a sociable day. However, I was so busy. I was really busy, honestly, at work. I was flat out. I was building door handles. I welded a door handle, so I technically did build one, but it didn't really work. Luckily, I found a spare door handle, so that was all a waste of half an hour, but it doesn't matter. I done a couple dunny jobs. I did a lot. I did a lot today. I don't know. I just did a lot. It was a full on day. It was a good day though. Yeah, I did enjoy it, but I was just always on my feet. Always on my feet. Then work finished, and I texted my dad in the morning. Don't forget to pick me up. And I texted him at 2ish. Don't forget to pick me up. I guess you're seeing where this is going. He forgot to pick me up. I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and at like 4:30 I rang him up. You know, I rang him up and I just hear, fuck. And I was like, well, why are you swearing? He's like, I've got to pick you up because I'm bloody at home. I was like, are you serious? Serious? And he's like, yeah, I'll come back. So you freaking had to drive half an hour. So I walked to the shopping complex. It was pissing, it was raining. Actually, it was alright. But then when I got around the complex, it was pissing and raining. And now it got me in a more shitty mood. And my phone was on 3% battery. I think at the end it was on like 1. And I said to Dad, you're finding me. I said, I'm sick of this. I said, I'm being in the shops and you're finding me. Because he wasn't even at the plaza I was at, like B2. He was at B1 plaza. It's just like 5-minute drive down the road. It wasn't even the same bloody plaza. It was just a headache. It was just a full-on headache of a day. I did have a little bit of fun at work though. Work's always fun, especially when I keep busy. I do like it. Anyway, after that whole argument was done, I got home. I said, "No, don't care. I'm just playing Battlefield," and that is what I've done up until 9 o'clock. And I haven't really been enjoying it. I've just been doing the stupid bloody challenges. And I don't really enjoy doing these, but I have to do them. So, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing them. I did 500 support health and earned 10,000. And I also did the smoke and cover. And now I'm doing this one. It's not fun. It's just not fun. Look, I understand why it's there. And it does drag the game out a bit. So you actually got to play different characters and different weapons. It's a good idea. It's just not fun. But whatever, it's a grind, and I'm okay with a grind. So, yeah, I do miss my recon though, because I usually play recon. But yeah, so that's today. I'm gonna go in the shed now and just, I don't know, probably do nothing. I'll probably walk in there for 5 minutes and then walk out. But that's it. Yeah, that's all, I think. There's probably more, but I talked to people. And it was a good day. So it's just last night, me and that Sheila exchanged numbers. So instead of talking on the app, we actually talk now on the text messages, and we've been talking quite a bit. Well, sort of, not really, but enough to be talking. I don't know. Anyway, peace.